Hello and welcome to chemistry. So let's talk today about acids. Acids are one of the oldest class of compounds the human species knows about. We've had acids for a very long time, but what is an acid? Well, originally we started grouping the things around us much like a toddler explores the world around them. We took the materials and we put them in different piles. Some of the piles tasted fatty, some tasted savory, some salty, and some tasted sour. The material that we put in that pile of material that tastes sour, we called it acidus. Acidus is the term for, I believe it's Greek, for sour tasting. And that's where we started. We also put other stuff that tasted bitter in another pile and called that bases. Now, acids and bases are complementary materials. Basically, they have properties that interact strongly with each other. Now, when we're talking about bases, which taste bitter, the most common place to recover bases is from wood ash. If you want to set up an alchemy lab in that post-zombie apocalypse, take some wood ash, soak it in water, and filter it. Let it evaporate, and you'll get sodium hydroxide. Now, but this is the first classification of acids and bases, how they interact with each other and how they taste. There are other properties that are classically associated with acids and bases as well. For example, litmus. Litmus is a material we've known about for a long time. You've heard about the litmus test, a binary test that says it's this one or that one. Well, with litmus, if you take the active ingredient in litmus and you put it into an acid, it turns red, and if you put it into a base, it turns blue. We make acid-base paper this way as well, or litmus paper. Where we embed that material in it, and then you can just dunk it in a test tube to find out if that material dissolved in the tube is more acidic or more basic. There's other properties too. Solutions of acids and bases conduct electricity very well. Bases will make your hands feel soapy, mostly because a strong base will actually turn the oils in your hand into soap. That's why it feels soapy. By the way, if you get a strong base on your hands, wash your hands immediately. Another property of acids is if you put an active metal in a solution that contains an acid, that active metal will bubble vigorously and produce hydrogen gas. All right, these are the classic properties of acids and bases that also serve as one of the first definitions of acids and bases. Another definition of acids and bases was given to us by Justus von Liebig. Justus von Liebig gave us a description of acids in that they are materials which, when you put an active metal in them, release hydrogen gas. Now, this still isn't one of the modern definitions of acids and bases because it doesn't look at things from an atomic or a molecular level. It's still about properties. But this definition of acids lasted for about 50 years. There are acids all around us. You can find acids in your kitchen. You can find acids in your pantry. You can find acids in a field, and you can find acids in your bathroom as well. The common materials. Things like citrus fruits tend to have a lot of acids in them, specifically citric acid. Vinegar, for example, is a solution of water and acetic acid. Many of the materials around us are acids. There's also things like sulfuric acid that you'll find in a car battery. There is carbonic acid. Which you'll find in the ocean a little bit more now that we have so much CO2 in the atmosphere. Hydrochloric acid, which is basically stomach acid. There's different acids all around us. And exploring acids, getting more into acids and bases, will be the next thing we explore in this class.